Today we are going to start new topic. Missing terms. Yes. Let us see an example. Now we have to find out the digit in place of the number in place of this question mark. We have to apply certain logics in this figure to find out the answer list. So we can find out directly that 4 minus 2 is 2, 6 minus 4 is 2, 6 minus 2 is 4. Similarly, we will subtract 10 minus 6, that is 4. Suppose we have the same digits. Question mark. Now, we have to apply some different logic there. Right? The logic here is 4 plus 2, 4 minus 2. Then this is nothing but a square minus b square, which is 12. Similarly, 6 square minus 4 square will give you 20. And similarly, here also 6 plus 2 is 8, and 6 minus 2 is 4. A square minus b square equals to a plus b into a minus b. So the answer here will be 10 square minus 6 square. 100 minus 36, 64. We have to take into account all the numbers outside. You can't say that 20 plus 12 is 32. This will not be feasible sometimes, because these numbers play important role. If you look at it, you will find 4 minus 2 is 2, 6 minus 4 is 2, but here 6 minus 2 is not 2. Similarly, here also 10 minus 4 is not 6. So what is the peculiarity about this question? What is different? This question is based on one topic in mathematics, that is highest common factor, HCF. HCF of 2 and 4 is 2. Similarly, 2 and 6 is 2. 4 and 6 is 2. HCF of 8 and 10 will be 2. So the answer will be 2. Now in this question, we have 18 and we have to find out this number. So we can have a look what possibilities are there. 3 plus 6 plus 5 plus 4. If we add all these outside numbers, we'll get 18. Similarly here, it will be 22. Another logic we can apply is we multiply 6 and 4 and subtract the multiplication of 3 and 5. We are multiplying opposite numbers and then subtracting this, we'll get 24 minus 15 is 9, and double that number will be the answer here. We can have the same logic here. 7 into 5 minus, now I'm doubling it straight away here also. 6 into 4. 35 minus 24, which will give you 20. Answer is same, even though logic is different. So we have n number of logics to get this too, but we have to find out what logic requires in the options we have. Right now, we can solve it like 4 into 5 minus 6 into 3, which gives you 2 straight away. And similarly, if you apply the same logic here, 5 into 6 minus 4 into 7, we get the answer is 2. Here, if we square all the numbers and add them together, it will be 86. And similarly, apply the same logic here, it will give you 126. But at the same time, if you apply different logic, like 3 into 6 into 5 and minus 4, we are separating this number from the multiplication of all these three numbers, we are getting 86. Similarly, here also 168 minus 5, 163. So answer is same here, but we are getting the final answer is wrong, different maybe. So whichever answer is there in the options will be the final answer. If you multiply the opposite numbers like 6 and 8 and then 9 and 2 and take the difference, you will get the desired result, that is 30. And similarly we can apply the same thing here, which is 4 into 2 and minus 3 into 9. We have to keep it in mind that whatever applications we are doing here, we have to apply the same here. We are multiplying 6 and 8 first, then subtracting 9 into 2 afterwards. Similarly, we have to multiply 4 into 2 minus 9 into 3. So this will be 8 minus 27, which is giving you minus of 9. So 6 plus 9 minus 2 plus 8 gives you the desired result, is 5 here. Similarly, 9 plus 4 and minus 3 plus 2, 13 minus 5 gives you 8. Now these numbers are there, and So with the help of these numbers, we have to find out which number will come in this place. If we have a look at this, we'll find that this is a simple case of addition. 2 plus 3 is 5, 4 plus 5 is 9, 6 plus 7 is 13. Similarly, the answer should be 8 plus 1, that is 9. The answer is not wrong, but suppose that answer is not in the options, then what? Suppose these are the options which don't support our logic of addition. Then what we can do? Similarly, so in this case, here it will be 64 minus 1, which will give you 63. In simple language, if something is not to be told to someone else, like the third party should not understand what is being communicated between the two parties, then we use coding, different language, such that the third person should not understand what is being communicated. And decoding is just the reverse of coding. We are coding and then other person is decoding it, who knows how to decode it, how to find out what the one person is telling to other one. So we can take some examples. In a certain code language, if computer is written as, then how would you machine in the same language? Now we can write here now we can see C is number 3, 15. We can place the values. So it is C, which is in third place, B plus 1. Similarly 15, 16 plus 1. So it is plus 1 every time. So similarly, we can write machine as M is 13. And similarly, now we can take some more examples. In a certain code language, the same language is there. Temple is written as. Similarly, how would you write Mandir? Now we can see, after putting all the values, the difference is minus 2 here, then plus 2 here, then minus 2, then plus 2, then minus 2, then plus 2. So alternatively, it is minus 2 and plus 2. Similarly, we can adopt the same method here for Mandir and we'll find K, this is minus 2, then plus 2, C, then minus 2 again, L, then plus 2, F, minus 2, G, and plus 2, T, K, C, L, F, G, and T. In a certain code language, school is written as EKSTR. How would you code class? Here you find that it is S and T plus 1, C and E plus 2, H and K plus 3, O and S plus 4, O and T plus 5, and similarly L and R is plus 6. So plus 1 to plus 6. Plus 1, plus 2, plus 3, plus 4, plus 5. Plus 2 is N. Plus 3 is D. Plus 4 is, plus 5 is D and D, W, X. Now, in this question, with simple observation, we can find that this tender is written as ET, D and RE, that is, two letters are interchanged. T is interchanged with ET, they are interchanged in themselves, D and RE. Similarly here, it will be AP, RT, NO. Now again, if we have a look at it for some time, we'll find that three letters are reversed. SON, and then again these E, U, Q. Now, we can interpret two things here. One is three letters are reversed or half of the portion is reversed. Depending upon that, these two logics, you will find that one answer is there in the options. Here we have the same thing, 6 letters, so answer will be N, A, N, R, I, D. Now suppose we take football in this case, which is an 8-letter word. Now we can find two answers like TOOF, LLAB, or again three letters are interchanged, and then whatever left is also reversed. Three letters are reversed, so answer can be in this fashion also, A, B, T, and they are reversed. That doesn't affect this OOF, ABT, LL. So one of the answers will be there in the options. If Z equals to 78, 171, with the help of these two, we have to find out what will be the value of GET, GET. Now here you can see that Z is 26th in our alphabet, and here it is 78, which is 3 times this value. Similarly, PUT, if we take the values 16, 21 and 20 and sum them up, that is 37, 57, and 3 times the same value will give us 171. Similarly here, 7 plus 5 plus 20 and then 3 times this value will give us 96. Here we have these 3 known facts in front of us. We are getting ask equal to 34, him equal to 33, what equal to 56 and about. First of all, you put the values 1 plus 19 plus 11, which will give us 31. Similarly here, 8 plus 9 plus 13, which gives us 30. Here 23 plus 8 plus 1 plus 20, 52. Now, what we observe that it is 34, 3 more than this. It is 33, 3 more than this, and it is 56, 4 more than this. So what we conclude that 3, 3 and 4, this gives us the number of letters we have in the question. So we are adding that digit here. Similarly here, we'll add 5 plus, now this is 1, 2, 15, 21 plus 20, and plus 5 is the number of letters. Space. Raised. Plus. Now here again, if you put the values 16 plus 1 plus 3 plus 5, which gives us 25. And similarly, raised 18 plus 5 plus 19 and plus 20. This gives us 62. Now, what difference we are getting is 4 and 4. So here we have 3 plus 12 plus 1 plus 19 plus 19, which gives us 54. Now, in the previous question, we added the number of digits, number of letters. Now, in this case, we have same number of letters, but here we have 5. So we can apply any of the methods like subtract 4 from this, because in the question there is no such clarity is given about the number of letters. It is simply minus 4. But according to the options we have, we will have to decide which answer should be there. It should be either 54 minus 4, 50, or if it is with number of letters, it should be 54 and minus 5, 49. Both the options are correct. Whichever is there in the options will be our answer. Rho, which is equal to 13, 10, which is equal to 13. Now hotel. What will be the value of hotel? Now here you can see this is 52 and divided by 4 is 13. Similarly, 10 is 39 and divided by 3, which will give us 13. So we can observe that it is 4 and 3. Generally, what mistakes students do is they just go for 4, 3, 2. But this is not a series. This is like, it can be up also. So 2, 3 and 4, then what? So the logic is number of letters. We are dividing it by number of letters. 60 divided by 5, which gives us 12. Sometimes some hypothetical questions are also there, like if means here you are. Now these words are not in order, okay, they are jumbled. Are they coming? Now we have to find out these values. K and P, NPK, NKP, KPN, PKN, and PNK. We have to find these values. Now, what we can do is, we can see where it is common. NPK is common in first and second. Here the common is R. So NPK is R. Similarly, we have NKP here, NKP here, and here we have U. So NKP is U. So what left? KNP. Go out here. Now again, PKN is common here and here, and we can see they is common here and here. So PKN is they. Now what left? KPN for coming. And here we have PNK4. So this is how we find out these values. Sometimes the same question comes in form of numbers also. They are players. Players were going you are sometimes the same question comes in different, like in numbers 4, 5, 6 means were you there? 5, 9, 7. There he was. 6, 7, 8. You and he. Now in this case again, we have to find out the values of 4, 5, 6, 9, 7, 8. Again the same thing. We'll find the values of 5 from here and here. And here we have 3 there. So 5 is there. Now 6 is common here. And we have here U as common term. So what is left is 1, which is 4, 4. Again, 7 is here and here. Now we have he is common for 7. So what left? And 4, 8, and was for 9. So this is how we solve these type of questions. If water is cold, sky is cold, door is cold, chair is cold, window is cold, table. So this is hypothetical, and we are just telling water, sky to door, door to chair. Like meanings have changed now. The question says, where do aeroplanes fly? Where do aeroplanes fly? So what picture comes in our mind? That is sky. Aeroplanes fly in the sky. But what we are calling sky? No. So answer will be no. What do we take? Quench our thirst. We take water. Water is called sky. So answer will be sky. Where do we sit on? We sit on chair. But chair is called here window. So answer will be window. Now column method. We have two columns. And here we have some values. Now we have some values for these capital letters in small letters, but not in order, in jumbled form. So these are the values which are just opposite these letters. Now we have to find the values of these underlined letters. Now how to start? Now we can observe that we are having some letters repeated. Like H is repeating here in 1 and 4. We have to find the value of H also. So that letter, the code for H should not be repeated elsewhere except from 1 and 4. So in 1 and 4, what letter is common? One is Q and one is E. Q and E. But they should not be repeated elsewhere. We can see Q is repeating here, where H is not there. So the value for H will be, and similarly, applying the same method, we can find the values of these underlined letters. D is here, D is repeating here as well, and D is not repeating elsewhere. So in the first 1 and 2, the common letters are A, only A. Similarly, we can find out other values also, like R. R is here and here, in second and fourth. So here we can see in second and fourth, the common is O and D. But D is here also. So value for R will be O. Similarly, we can find other values also, like L here and here, 3 and 5, and we have I is common. Only I is common, so value for I is I. Similarly, we can find other values. Q. Q is repeated here and here in second and fifth. So we can see the common values, which is N and D, but D is already here. So value for Q is N. Similarly, we can find out these values. Alphabet test. We already know about the alphabets, so we can start away. If the given words are arranged in dictionary form, which word will come in the middle? Now the words are now we can see LO is the common two letters. Now after that A comes, then B. So B will be the first word. If you arrange them, D will be the next word, then C will be the next, A will be the next, and E will be the last one. So C alone will be the correct choice. How many pairs of letters are there in the word store which have as many letters between them as there are in alphabet? So what is the interpretation of this store? How to interpret these? The meaning is, we have one such pair S and T which have no letters between them here, and in our alphabet also between S and T there are no letters. So one such pair is S and T. When we compare these two, they are similar. So number of letters should be same. This we can make of alphabet and here in the word given. Similarly, POR. Between R and T we have one letter. And there also, if we write in reverse order, it is R, S and T. Direction is different. Here the direction was here, direction is this way. But the number of letters between T and R, another pair, is one only. And similarly, O, R, M, M and O in this order. So number of letters, 1. So 3 such pairs are there which have the same letters between them which we have in our alphabets. We practice few more examples on this, the same lines. Suppose the word is creative. We have C, R, E here, and we have C, D, E there. So these two letters are having only one letter between them. Similarly, T, I, V, another pair. And similarly, you can find A, T, I, V. Again, 3. Which letter is 10th to the left of 16th letter from the left hand side of our alphabet? Which letter is 10th to the left of 16th letter from the left hand side of our alphabets? If we write our usual alphabets, left side is here and right side is here. 16th letter from the left hand, which is P, and 10th to the left of P. We have to find out which letter is 10th to the left of P. So this will be 16 minus 10 is 6. So F will be the answer. 10 to the left of 16th letter. Suppose the question is, which letter is 4th to the left of 16th letter from the right hand side? Now again, 16th letter from the right hand side. That is 11th from the left hand side, which is K. And 4 to the left of this letter. So this will be in this direction. 4th to the left of this K. That is 7th. 11 minus 4, that is 7, which is G. So answer will be G. Now, suppose the same question, if the alphabets are written in reverse order, then what? So we'll start with J on the left hand side to A on the right hand side. Now the question is same. So 16th letter from the right hand side will be E this time. And 4 to the left of this, to the left in this direction, 16 plus 4 is 20th, which is T. So answer will be T here. If in the word faithful, first letter is interchanged with fifth letter, second letter is interchanged with sixth letter, third letter is changed with seventh letter, and fourth letter is changed with eighth letter, and so on. We can write. Then after the arrangement, which letter will be fifth from the right hand side? First we'll make the arrangement. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. First with fifth. So H and F are interchanged. Second with sixth. So F and A. Third and seventh, U and I. And similarly L and T. So this is the new arrangement. After the arrangement, fifth letter from right hand side will be L. Table series of random letters is given. Now, the question says, how many consonants are there which are preceded by a vowel but not followed by a consonant. So what arrangement we have to make? We have to find out the consonants which are preceded by a vowel but not followed by a consonant, means should be followed by a vowel. So one consonant is followed by and preceded by a vowel. Now one arrangement is EFE and one is EBA. So this is one consonant which is preceded by a vowel and followed by a vowel, not a consonant. Similarly, this is another consonant which is preceded by a vowel and followed by a vowel. Now we can find out here as well. P is preceded by a vowel and followed by a vowel. So three such consonants are there which are preceded and followed by a vowel. Comparison of ranks. Suppose a series, a random series is given like now again we have to find how many even numbers are there which are preceded by an even number and followed by a prime number. So what is the arrangement? Even numbers preceded by even number and followed by a prime number. Even numbers are 2, 4, 6 and 8. But prime numbers are, one is neither prime nor composite. So 2, 3, 5. Now, we have even number in the center and also even number ahead of it. So two even numbers together we have to find, followed by a prime number. So two even numbers together here, but this is not followed by a prime number. Yes, two even numbers and followed by a prime number which is 2. So 6, 8, 2 is one possibility here. Again, two even numbers, 2, 4 and 5. 2 from here, 4 from here, 5 from here. So two such groups are there which follow this pattern. Even number and prime. Similarly, in this series, suppose it is asked like find the difference of the sum of all the even numbers and prime numbers. Now we can take the sum of even numbers. Even numbers are 2, 4, 6 and 8. Summation of these numbers and minus summation of 2, 3 and 5. What we observe is that 2 is common in both the groups. So we can eliminate it. We have to add here and add here and that's finally subtract. So no need to take 2. So we can take 4, 6 and 8 here. How many 6 are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 6s are there. How many 4s are there? 1, 2, 3. 3 4s are there. And how many 8s are there? 1, only 1. So 12 plus 24 plus 8, 44. And similarly here, 3 and 5 you have to take just. How many 5s are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 25. And 3s? 2, 6, 31. The difference is 30. Another example we can take, if in a row A is 13th from either end, then how many are there in the row? This is quite similar to the alphabets we learnt in the previous chapter. That is, we counted the same position twice from the either end, and then the sum was one more than the total arrangement in the row. That is, suppose we take one example like K. K is 11th from the left hand side, but it was 17th. One example we take, suppose K is 11th from the left hand side and 16th from the right hand side, that is 27, and we have 26 alphabets in all. The reason being, we are counting the same position twice, so we have to subtract 1 from it. And similarly here also, this A is 13th from left and 13th from right. We are counting the same position twice, 26, so we have to subtract 1, 25. A is 10th from the right and 16th from the left. If there are 19 persons in the row, if there are 19 persons in the row, then how many are there between the two? Now total persons are 19. A is 10th from the right. Suppose A is here. We take two cases. One is A is 10th from the right hand side here, and B is 16th from the left hand side goes here. Now in this case we find that if we add them, at least we need 10 plus 16, 26 people in the row, at least, if there are no one in between the two. So we have only 19, so this case is not valid. Now, what is case 2? A is 10th from here and B is 16th from here. So after B there are 3 persons and after A there are 9. 9 and 3, 12. These two people are 14 and there are 5 between the two. So between the A and B there are 5 persons. 0. Again, if you want to understand this in a different manner, that is A is 10th from the right hand side and B is 16th from the left hand side. So what we have? 19 people in all. If A is 10th from right hand side, it should be 10 from the left hand side, such that the total number of persons are 19. 10 plus 10, 20 minus 1. And similarly, B is 16 from here, it should be 4th from here. So 10 from here, 4th from here. How many are left? 5 are left. 10 plus 4, 14, and then 5 persons are between the two. So this is another method of understanding this problem. If in a row, when A is shifted 10 places towards right, it becomes 57th from left. If there are 82 persons in all, then what is the earlier position of A from the right hand side? Now, the arrangement says when A shifts from left position to right position 10 places, it becomes 57th from the left hand side. So this position is after the shifting. A-ish. A was here somewhere. And this position was 47th from left. There are in all 82 persons. So either we can subtract 82 minus 46, whatever left here, which will give you the direct position of A, 36. Or at the same time we can do like, this is the 47th position from here, this is X. 47 plus X. And same position is counted twice, so we can subtract 1 from here and we get the total number of persons in the row, which is 82 in this case. X equal to 82 minus 47 and plus 1. 83 minus 47. 36.